Hi everyone, welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. Today we are looking at why people admire you. So we're going to see why exactly people are admiring you and who exactly is in your energy admiring you at this time. So we have three groups to choose from. We have group 1, 2, and 3. I also laid out some crystals if you want to choose that way. Use your intuition, see what card or crystal is calling to you most. Maybe you feel called to more than one pile. That's okay. You can watch both. There's surely a message in both or all for you if you feel called to all three. Do whatever you find best for you, whatever you're being called towards, and you can find the timestamps below. So I will see you in your reading. Take as much time if you need to pause the video. See you soon. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. So we are going to see what people admire about you and who especially is admiring you at this time. Sorry. Sit down. Cleared the energy. Now I'm setting the intention. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels of group number 1, please provide the most clear and accurate messages that group number 1 needs to hear right now. Let us know what people are admiring about group number 1. Brand new chair deck, it's a little hard to shuffle. I did pre-shuffle, but thank you for your clear and accurate messages. Why do people admire group number 1? Card number 1 will represent group number 1's current energy. Card number 2 is how other people view group number 1 in general. 3 is how they view their personality. Card 4 is how people view their physical appearance. 5 is who is admiring group number 1 at this time. We're going to get card position 5, the tarot card, and 6, astrological card, and then we will roll the astro dice as well to get more qualities and astrological signs for who is admiring group number 1. What is group number 1's current energy? All right, let's get started. Let me make sure. Oh, sorry, I just hit that myself, the tripod. Roll this dice. Oops. I guess that one will come out now. We'll roll it again. So your current energy, group number 1. I love this. We have here the Queen of Cups. So you are totally in queen energy right now, no matter what your gender is. You're very intuitive. You're in control of your emotions. You're doing like the inner work. You're very creative. It looks like you're in a pretty good headspace right now, creatively, emotionally, spiritually. And that is something people definitely admire about you right now at this time. They see you in your element, in your power. Very beautiful too. I feel like with these flowers here on the side, I feel like you've really like blossomed and come into your own in whatever way. But I feel like you're really focused on your own desires, your own wants, your own needs right now. And people admire that. You're like going after what it is you want. Like, see how she's staring at that cup, group 1? Like, that's you staring at your goals and your ambitions and like what you want in life. And people really admire that you're able to recognize what you want and focus on it. So how other people view you, I feel like you have probably at least 5 admirers right now, like really checking you out. I feel like there's something here, like how you're focused on your cup, that you might be hard to get their attention, like or they want your attention, but it might be hard to get. Like you're so focused on whatever it is you're after. A lot of you guys could be focused on career and money right now. That could be kind of what you're into the most, or like, you know, what your goals are about at this time. It could be career too. And other people, like, I feel like they're like down this hole, like they can't like reach you. Like you're hard to obtain. But you definitely have eyes on you. That eye is really standing out. People might really like your eyes. Some of you guys might have like hazel or green eyes, or just the eyes in general, but really what I'm seeing mostly from this card is people just really are looking at you from afar. Maybe they're looking at you on social media, or you just don't really realize that you have these admirers, it seems. And how people view your personality, we have the Hermit. This makes total sense. The Hermit's all about introspection, seeking higher education, learning. So people really admire you for, like, we were talking about going for your goals, but like really for like the inner work you've been doing. And like education, you could be going to school for something or just really following your passions, whatever that is. And you're doing your own thing. There's something really big here about your independence. Group number one, that people really are into how you're independent, you're very intelligent, you're introspective. There's something, you're intuitive too. There's a spiritual energy coming from you right now. Very smart and passionate about what you're into. And then for how people view your physical appearance, we have here the Three of Discs, or the Three of Pentacles. I feel like people find you definitely attractive, and something about like you have like nice legs. You might have like a toned body. What are they holding in their hands right there? I feel like you have like a very nice fashion sense too. But there's something here that people find you physically attractive. Like there's something about your body shape and tone. Like even if you're not like an athlete, for example, you could be though. People really like your shape. And you seem like you're very toned. And I feel like people really just want a piece of you. It sounds funny, but see how they're holding these little fans or pieces of something? They look like they should fit together. I feel like people just like want a piece of you. They think you're really attractive, and they're talking about it as well too. I feel like you're really good at what you do. Like you're good with communication, even if you are in hermit mode sometimes, or like more introverted and doing or focused on your own thing. When you do work with other people, you work with them really well, and that's like a really hot quality to them, attractive quality. They admire your work ethic, and also how you work well with others. Like you're able to like fit in with anyone if you want to. But yeah, people definitely want like a piece of you. That sounds so funny. I just keep looking at those pieces right there. I feel like there's just this like, no matter what your age, like this youthful energy. Like there's more flowers here. I'm just thinking about you like blossoming, like you really like, it's like you get more attractive as you age type thing. Like probably because you're becoming more comfortable in your own skin. It's interesting here. Like I feel like the people that are interested in you are kind of in the dark. Like you don't really know who these people are, or you're not like positive that they're admiring you, because we have this eye way down, like down in a hole apparently, like, or that's how I'm viewing it right now, like looking up at you. And then in this card, the people are kind of more like silhouettes, like just, they can't really see all their features. And then for this card specifically, who is admiring you the most right now, it's the silhouette type energy again. You don't really see who they are. And this is the Eight of Swords. I feel like this person is like totally, it might be multiple people here, like, but the main energy you're picking up on is someone that you don't really know. They're like hiding behind the scenes. They're like doing their own thing. Like, see, this person's like tied down. I wonder if this person is tied down like in a relationship with someone else or something. I don't know, but there's something here about someone really admiring you from afar, and you not knowing it, how much they admire you. They might actually be in your life, but they don't like make it obvious how much they admire you. Like they're not complimenting you all the time, but like internally they're like really like thinking about what you do all the time. They're admiring what you do, how you look, how smart you are. And this person, yeah, they might be really busy and tied down to a bunch of different things, or really just like, I feel like you don't, there's nothing, like you don't have any idea. And also I'm seeing like this person who's really into could have something with like, could have really long hair, or maybe they're admiring your hair, but there's, you can't even see their eyes. I feel like they don't really even like look you in the eyes, or shy. They're really shy. They're not really comfortable in their own skin. I think they really admire you because you are becoming, or you are in general, but I feel like you're even getting more confident in your own skin, confident in yourself. And this person really admires you for that, because they're not in that state right now. They're kind of internally like blocked by their own thoughts of negativity and stuff. And I feel like they look at you for inspiration. And this person could be a Taurus or an Aries. Yeah, I feel like this person can also be, you know, they could be very beautiful and handsome themselves too, but not really see it. They could be someone you work with. But yeah, we get Aries here. We're going to roll this again. Spirit, who is admiring, like whose energy are we picking up on right now? Who's admiring group number one most? Taurus and Libra. You have a lot of Venusian energy here. So they could be a Libra. Also with this Eight of Swords, that 2 air signs here. I feel like this is someone that you have in your life that they're friends that admire you, people you work with, and then people that you just don't really think. This person might not be the nicest because they have their own insecurities, but they really think highly of you. There's kind of a little bit of like stalker energy, but I don't think it's scary. I just think they like really are looking at you a lot, admiring you for all the things you do. I feel like they see that you have become like more stable and overall in life, and you're just doing your own thing. Like the major thing here, group number one, is people really admire you for going after your goals and your desires and like learning more about yourself, taking time to like discover what you love about yourself, you know, and just like you're like falling more in love with you, and they are like, damn, I want to do that too. Group number one is like doing the work, they're doing all this stuff for themselves. Like you guys might even like have traveled alone, or like you're doing things alone, or like it seemed like you're doing it alone. But yeah, you're just like so confident in yourself now that you are, if you wanted to travel alone, you're able to like move and go to school somewhere else. And this person feels tied down to like maybe the hometown or something like that, or tied down to their life. And they're like just really admiring you for like going after your desires and not being like, you know, riddled with fear. You're able to overcome your fear and go after your desires, and you're really like after the stability and just overall comfort in life. And yeah, you're really like coming into your own, and that's what people admire the most about you, group number one. Let's roll this one more time. So we have air energy, Libra specifically, and Taurus. And then we have another air sign, Aquarius. So that hopefully will help you figure out who. But honestly, I feel like you have, like I said in the beginning, like 3 to 5 people especially that have you on their mind, but one person really thinks about you all the time and admires all the stuff you've done. And we have in the bottom of the deck the Hierophant. So this could be someone, a lot of you, someone you're in a committed relationship really admires you for all the work you did. People that you know through like, or an organization like work or church or community of some sort. I feel like people really look up to you as a mentor and a guide. You have like all this wisdom to share, and people look, again, these like dark figures, like you have all this wisdom to share, and people like just want to listen to your every word, and like, yeah, you're very wise and smart and like experienced, and people admire you for that the most. So that is what I have for you, group number one. I hope this resonated and was helpful. I hope you feel good about yourself, because a lot of people admire you, and I do too. I love you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested in a paid reading, I do offer those. Information is in the description if you want a personal reading. I don't know what I just said. I think it's a paid reading, but you know, private reading with me. Information in the description. But yeah, I love you so much. And if you are interested in more readings like this, I will link one in the eye and down below if you want to see more reasons why you're amazing and attractive. And yeah, because you are. I love you so much. Bye, group number one. Oops, I thought I was just recording, but I wasn't. I still have this burning. I already cleared the energy, but just so you know, clearing the energy and setting the intention, group number two. That group number two's ancestors, spirit guides, angels of the highest vibrational frequency. Please be with us today to help provide the most clear and accurate, meaningful messages for group number two on what makes them so admirable, why people admire group number two, and whose energy especially is admiring group number two at this time. Thank you for your messages. So group number, 2, we're going to do a 6-card reading spread here. Card number 1 will be your current energy. Card number 2, how other people see you in general. Card position 3 is how people view your personality. 4 is how people view your physical appearance. And then 5 will be who admires you the most. It'll be a tarot card, and 6 will get an oracle astrological card. Okay, let me just adjust these cards so you can see them, and let's get started. Group number 2, your current energy is the Ace of Cups. I love this for you. There's some new like spiritual, emotional beginning for you. Your cup is full. This is how people see you, at least. They see that your cup is full, that you have like this zest for life, this like meaning, this drive, and you're very like happy right now. Like your positive emotions are overflowing and they're like just want a sip of your cup. This is awesome. Very positive energy coming from you, group number 2. You likely could be spiritual, or you just have like kind of like a hippie vibe, not necessarily, but you like jewelry. You probably have some tattoos. Some of you might even have finger tattoos. I've always wanted one, by the way. I think that's really cool. But people really just see you right now as like the glass half full type energy, and they really admire that. I love that. I can feel that energy right now, and I am digging it. I'm enjoying this energy. So people, here's another one. Oh my gosh, this is like people are peeking or watching you. I feel like this could be like you, because a lot of in the past reading in group number 1, I saw like these darker silhouettes as like other people, but I'm seeing them both here. So I feel like you might have been a little down and out in the past, and recently you've like gotten more upbeat or something like that. Like I see like this is like capturing this flower, like, you're like, maybe things weren't working out all the time for you, or there's like some emotional downside recently. I mean, we all go through ups and downs, right? But like you were able to like, maybe if there's like something desolate, like, not much around, you were able to like find something beautiful out of a bad situation and turn things around, and people are like, damn, like I love that energy. They're able to turn bad situations around. They're able to come up, like level up if things weren't like, a little rocky in the past. And people are like really, really loving this positive outlook, this positive energy coming from you. I feel like even if you're like, what are you talking, like, you might not realize how much of an effect that you have on people. Cause see like how this eye is like hidden. You're like, I feel like you're capturing the beauty and like trying to make things better and turn things around for yourself. And this person, like, can barely sit there looking. I feel like you might not even realize that you're so inspiring to other people, because you really are. People are inspired by you, and your energy that you give off, group number 2, is great. People like want to be in your energy more. And something about you is just like not traditional, and that's another thing people really like. Because we see the Hierophant, this is like someone who's like by the books, like this is like a pope or something here, a bishop, whatever it is. Like you went off the beaten path, I guess you can say. Like, you didn't do everything like cookie cutter or whatever the hell the saying is. Like you do things in a non-traditional way, you do things your way, and people really admire that. Maybe there's something here about you leaving a bad relationship or bad situation, like a commitment in the past. Like it could have been with a job, some like institution or corporation, or this could have been a marriage or something like that. But you were able to walk away from a bad situation and like not be committed to that. Like you're like committed to yourself and your needs and your desires. And you're able to walk away from something bad here, some bad commitment, whatever that means for you. And people really admire that. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, quirky just came in, but like in a great way. Like people love that you do things differently. Yeah, there's some like, I was talking about like hippie, like, I don't know if that's the right word, like bohemian, like you're just very like, I bet you're very creative, and like maybe you have a job or hobbies that are like in the creative fields. You know, like you just do things differently than other people, and they like wish they could do that, even though they could. They like, you know, but like you were able to like step out of your comfort zone, or like not care what other people think, and do things for yourself, and people admire that and like want to be more like you. They really admire you for that. And for how they view your physical appearance, wow, I feel like people are looking at your pictures online. Like, I'm not sure if this is meant to be a window or a picture, but it looks like a picture frame to me. But yeah, people are really like checking you out, like on social media. They're looking at you from afar. They think you are beautiful. They think you're handsome. They're like almost worshiping you in a way. I know that sounds a little weird, but they're like, and look at, you're like, have this like flowers, you're like raining down your beautiful energy. People are like, oh, we give us some of your energy. Like you're just like, you're like super beautiful. Like there's like Libra energy here, with the scales here. But also like, and Libra's ruled by Venus and Venusian energy, you know, very beautiful, confident. I feel like you're very confident in your own skin, and people just are really looking at you. Like they think you're like, how do I say this? Like something about like your beauty, you know, like it's very like symmetrical or something. I don't know. There's something about you that's just very balanced. I feel like your personality and your looks are balanced and like work just so well for you. It's not like, you know, some people might be like more of a personality or more of a beauty. You're like very balanced in both. And you're very giving to other people of your time and your energy, and people love your energy and they just want more of you, and people really find you beautiful and look at you all the time. You might even be like kind of a fashion icon to people, you know, like they just love your style and they're checking you out to see what you're wearing, what you're doing. But it's definitely a lot of positive vibes and like positive, like people want like look at you for your like looks and your energy. Like it's like, even looking at your social media uplifts people, or like even if you're not a big social media person, it could just be like seeing you in public, or like, you know, what you're doing, catching up with you, talking to other people about you maybe. Oh, hi Emmy, cat's right here. And for who specifically is in your energy right now that we're picking up, who really is admiring you at this time, we have the Ace of Swords. And I already, yeah, this could be an air sign. So it could be Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. Doesn't have to be. But I feel like this is someone who has, oh, Emmy, you're knocking against the tripod. This also could be a Leo. This is someone that's very like fierce and like go-getter, like ambitious energy. They're very logical minded, and I feel like you're very like, look at, we have two aces here. You're like more emotions, creativity, and they're more like logical mind. And I feel like there's something here about a great like balance, like opposites attract type thing. So I feel like this person that's in your energy right now, who's really admiring you, is someone who is like opposite of you, but like totally digs that. Like they're more business minded, logical minded, and they might like to be more like a center of attention, or they just have like a lot of pride for what they do. And I feel like you're like doing your thing amazingly, but you're like not as showy, even though people are looking at you and stuff. You're like able to do things without like needing attention or something. They're more like in your face. Not like it's a bad thing, but we also have Scorpio energy. I feel like they've got like this deep side to them as well. Yeah, they could be a Scorpio. Yeah, we have all the signs pretty much. What we don't have for them is not, we don't have any earth sign. But for you, we do have some earthy energy potentially here. But people definitely see you as like watery. A lot of water sign here for you. But again, we all have, you know, our birth chart, we have all the signs pretty much, but like we're talking about like heavy placements here. It doesn't have to be your sun sign. This could just be qualities in another person. But I feel like this person that's in your energy, like maybe you're already together. This could honestly be your significant other or best friend or something like that. Like there's something here where like it seems like there's already been some bond. You might know about this. Maybe they don't talk about how like all the time, but I feel like there's some sort of deep connection already. Like again, this could be someone you're already with, or someone that like wants to be with you. There's something about like opposites attract for sure here. but I think they're very handsome or beautiful and a go-getter. You guys both seem like you have like some new beginnings going for you, like really strong, powerful energy, just very different. Like more of like divine feminine, divine masculine energy here, but it doesn't have to be. Let's roll this astro dice one more time, see if we can see anything else about this person. Gemini. Yeah, I could definitely see them being a Gemini. This could be someone you work with or like know through like social events, but this person's very prideful. They're very loyal and a good friend. So yeah, I feel like this is definitely someone you already know, and they probably already tell you like how much they admire you, but they're very strongly in your energy. That's why I think they are someone you may already know pretty well. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Princess or the Page of Discs. So yeah, I feel like there's something new here. You might have recently started following a new passion, like started a new journey, and they really admire you for that. And is that what is that right there? I don't know, but it's like you're really like getting into what you love to do, and they are really supportive of you. There's a very supportive energy, passionate too. This red here, they think you're very beautiful or handsome. I mean, men can be beautiful too. Let's get real. And your style, people really like your style too. Group number 2. But that is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful and resonated. It makes you feel good. If you liked this reading, I will be sure to leave additional similar reading talking about why you're attractive and amazing up in the eye and down in the description box. If you're interested in a private reading with me, there's information in the description as well. If you haven't yet subscribed, I hope you consider doing so before you go. Group number 2, so I will see you in the next video. I love you so much. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading on why people admire you and who specifically in your energy is admiring you at this time. So we cleared the energy from the past reading, and now we're setting the intention. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of the highest vibrational frequency of group number 3. Thank you for your clear and accurate messages and most meaningful messages for group number 3 at this time about why people admire them. Card number 1 will be current energy. 2 is how other people view them in general. 3, how people view group 3's personality. Card position 4 is how people view their physical appearance. Card position 5 is who is admiring group number 3 at this time. And then card position 6 would be astrological oracle about who this is as well. Thank you. Group number 3. Oops. Now I'm going to get a zodiac sign and get started. Ooh, that's in their energy. All right, let's get started for group number 3. For your current energy, we have the 5 of Pentacles, but reversed. Upright, sometimes I could see this card is like having a lack mentality, but this is you reversed. So I feel like you are more optimistic these days. Perhaps you came, like you're kind of like deep in a hole, if that makes sense. Like you dug your way out of like a bad situation or a bad mindset or a bad job, bad relationship, something like that, likely more in the financial sector since this is the Pentacle card. But people see you like right now, your energy is like digging yourself out of a hole, like getting your back on your feet. This could be, yeah, maybe you lost a job or money or something like that, but they admire you right now because you've, like I keep saying, like you've dug your way out of that. You got yourself out of a tricky situation and you're able to like see things more positively right now. Maybe there's something with like more of a negative like lack mindset before, and now you're seeing things a lot like more beautifully and brighter, and that's like bringing more abundance into your life. There's like this energy here of like abundance starting to roll into your life, and people are really admiring that about you. And how people view you in general, we have the 7 of Wands. I feel like you're someone who can really like put up with a lot and defend yourself. And you might have been like in the past, maybe like a little defensive or something like that, but now you like are confident in yourself and you don't need to like put up a wall. Like you're really like let your shield down or let your wall down, and like you're like your authentic self, and you don't have to like, you know, guard against things. You don't have to be defensive, because you just, how do I put this? You don't give a fuck about what other people are think about you anymore. Like, I mean, like, I feel like at one point in our lives, we all kind of, especially when you're younger, but you just don't care what other people think about you, and you do your own thing, and you're confident, and you're like your true authentic self. You're like just very comfortable in your skin, and people really admire that about you. That's awesome. And people view your personality. You're like, yeah, you're very smart and you're fierce. You're the Princess of Swords or the Page of Swords. And see this scroll here, you're very smart. You're very like quick-witted. Like you're able to like have a conversation with anyone here, like have a comeback. Like, you know, you're just really able to, you have a sharp mind is what I mean. And look at these butterflies here. I feel like you're really transformed. We talked about that, right? You came out of this hole or whatever you want to call it, a darker time. Like there was a little bit of a journey to get to where you are now, but you know, it helped you grow. You got a lot of experience from it, a lot of knowledge. But yeah, people see your personality as quick-witted, charismatic. I feel like you're very smart. Yeah, very smart. And I feel like your communication style stands out about you in whatever way that is for you. This is a general reading, but I feel like you're just very quick-witted. And so I'm getting like Mercury and Gemini type vibes, or like, you know, you're just like, I think you like to learn, you like to talk, maybe like Venus and Gemini too. You could be an air sign. You don't have to be, but yeah, people really admire your intelligence and your character and your charisma. And how people view your physical appearance. We have the Hermit. Interesting. I feel like what people admire most about you is definitely like mostly like internal, but like you have this like beauty, but I feel like you kind of like hide it. Like you don't try and like flaunt your body. That sounds weird, but you don't like try and get attention by your looks, even though you're so beautiful. Like your hair might really stand out, but like you're very intuitive, like you're very smart, and I feel like your mind is the focus here, that people admire you the most about that. But like you're very beautiful though. It's like that's just not what the most important thing is, and that's great. You don't want people to only like you for that, you know. But you're very wise. You're very intelligent and cool, and I feel like you just dress how you want to, and people admire that too. You don't have to like show off or be anything for anybody else but yourself. But your hair, some of you guys might actually have red hair, or just something about your hair in general. And I feel like your eyes, like, are very beautiful as well, and people love your eyes. There's like something like deep about them, like you like to see into your soul, or like that's how you look at other people, or something like that. Wow. You might be more of a night person, some of you. That could be really specific. So for who admires you the most, like who's in your energy right now? This is interesting. This card came up in a different position for was it the last group? Yeah. So I think there's, oops, these feathers. Yeah, the feathers stood out in this reading. You're very smart, and I feel like you have some kind of divine connection. But you have 2 people, it seems like, in your energy right now. They are really big admirers. They could be Earth sign. Yeah, we have some Virgo energy coming on, but yeah, we have Capricorn energy here. They could be a Capricorn, and Saturn rules Capricorn, so there's double confirmation that Capricorn energy is really into right now. They don't have to be that sun sign. They could just be other placements or characteristics of that. This could be someone you work with. This could be someone that actually like is a mentor or teacher of yours, and they really admire you, or a parent, or like father or grandfather type energy, or someone like older than you. They really admire you. Look at, they're like literally admiring you right now, and they like want more of your energy. I feel like they think you're really balanced. There's some Libra energy here too. They could be a Libra, but you could be a Libra too. They definitely see you as someone beautiful, giving, and kind. You're a really good friend. I feel like these could be friends, like people really think that about you, that you're a great friend and you really share your resources, your time, your love very genuinely, and people love that about you. Yeah, these could be siblings too, because they look so much alike here. Or they could be like kind of like what you consider like soul family, but it seems like there's people that are close with you. Either they work with you, they're like your guides, your teachers, or your friends, and they really admire you. It's like they admire your growth and like how balanced you are, your perspectives, like your work-life balance. But it's really cool here. It doesn't seem like it's someone who could have been a teacher or guide for you that's really admiring you and like everything you've gone through. Or again, it could be a family member. Capricorn is coming through strong. Aquarius as well. Let's roll this one more time. Aries. So it could be an Aries as well, or someone that's really independent. So on the bottom of the deck, we have this Death card, and I feel like this is talking about your transformation. I feel like you really like, when, we were talking about digging out of the hole or whatever. I feel like you really like went deep and you've really transformed. We have transformation several times in here. We have like the butterflies, what we talked about in the beginning about coming out of a dark place. I feel like this is really like talking about that as well. The Death card is about like shedding like layers of your ego, or like, that's usually what it is. It doesn't necessarily, like, it rarely actually means death. It's just like losing a part of you. It's like there's like a dark period of your time. Like, look, she's literally shedding her skin here. It's like you've transformed from who you used to be. You like learned from the past, like, and you were able to like really do the shadow work, inner child work, like just really go deep. You went really deep here, and you were able to like just really discover yourself and who you really are. And it wasn't the easiest time, but you came out of that like so beautiful and intelligent and experienced. And yeah, that's amazing. People love that about you, and they like appreciate that and admire that about you. And like, I feel like they look at you for inspiration with like the Princess of Swords, the Hermit, and we have like the Saturn like teacher, like guide type energy here. You might have really had a guide during this process, or it could have been a spiritual guide. Like, is this supposed to be, gosh, I can't, I don't know, I'm going to butcher the name, but like you like might have had a spiritual guide or got more in touch with your spiritual side during this journey. Like perhaps you consider that you had or did have a spiritual awakening, and that's how you were able to go through this transformation. This is Scorpio energy here. You could have some Scorpio placements or just identify with that energy. We're also in Scorpio season right now, so you could have just be emerging from this time while we speak. If you're watching this in real time, it is timeless. But you're really coming out of this darker place so much smarter and wiser than before, and much more confident in your own skin. It's like you peeled off these layers of yourself that just weren't truly authentically you anymore, or if they even ever were, and you like just developed your own sense of self and your own true authentic skin, and like, and that's great. Like we talked about that in the beginning too, about how you like don't care what other people think, and you're more in line you're more comfortable with yourself, aligned with your true higher self, whatever you want to call it. And that like is confirming that here, and that's like what people admire you the most about you. You really inspire other people by what you've gone through and what you've changed and how you've grown. So that is what I have for you, group number 3. I hope this resonated and was helpful. I will leave a video at the end here if you want to watch a similar video like this to find out why you are so amazing and attractive. Definitely check that out if you enjoyed this reading. And if you are interested in a private reading with me, I do offer them. I'll leave that information in the description box. But I hope this video resonated and made you feel good, and I hope that you subscribe if you haven't already. So I will see you in the next video. Bye, group number 3. I love you.